Okay, let's go over histograms, frequency and cumulative frequency. So let's say we have this table here. We have a range of values 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, and 31 to 40, and these are the associated frequencies. So let's graph this. So we have 1 to 10, then 11 to 20, 21 to 30, and 31 to 40. Then let's make some notations here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we only have to go up to 7 because that's the greatest value here. So 1 to 10, the frequency is 3. So from 3 down, and we'll shade this in. Then 11 to 20, we're going to make a bar that goes up to 2. So here's 2. Let's make our bar and shade that in. 21 to 30 is 7, so that's the highest one here. And we can shade this in. Then 31 to 40 is just 1, so at 1 and shade it in. So something I didn't point out but you might have noticed is that this is a bar graph, but very important is that they all touch each other. So we don't put spaces between them. We wouldn't graph it like this. That would be an incorrect way to graph this. However, if this wasn't a 2 and it was a 0, then there would be a space, but we would still have the interval go from edge to edge. There would only be a space because there is no bar since the value is 0. Okay, now let's do a cumulative frequency histogram. So we have range, we have frequency. So now the range is going to start off with 1 to 10, then we go up to 20, but we still begin at 1. So 1 to 20, then 1 to 30, and 1 to 40. So now the frequency for 1 to 10 is still 3. But now when we go up to 1 to 20, we have to include these 2 more, so it becomes 5. Then when we jump up to 30, we pick up 7 more values, so 5 plus 7 is 12. Then when we jump up to 40, we have to add this one more, so it's a total of 13. So we have to change this a little bit because here the greatest value is 7, but for cumulative frequency we have to go up to 13. Alright, so alright, so 1 to 10 is 3, so it's going to look like this. Oh, and I have to make the interval down here. 1 to 10, 1 to 20, 1 to 30, and 1 to 40. Alright, so now 1 to 20 will go up to 5. So let's write like this. Let's color these in. Then 1 to 30 will be 12. So that's this height. Shade that in. And then 1 to 40 is 13, so it's going to be 1 higher than this. And this is shaded in. So cumulative frequency, just like the frequency is going to increase for the cumulative frequency, the bars increase as we move along also. Or they could be the same height, but they're not going to decrease. So from here to here we could see that we want to see how many are in the group 31 to 40. But we see 1 to 40 is 13. 1 to 30 is 12, so what's the difference? 1. So there's 1 in this group here. Then likewise, we want to see how many are in the interval from 21 to 30. Let's look at how many there are up to 30 inclusive. There are 12. But up to 20 only, we have 5. So how many were added when we included up to 30? 7. So that means for 21 to 30, there are going to be 7 in the group because we went from 5 up to 12. So 7 more were added. And we see on the table 21 to 30 is also 7. And likewise, to find 11 to 20, 1 to 20 has 5 values. 1 to 10 has 3 values. So to go from 10 to 20, there are 3 more. So there must be, there are 2 more. 3 to 5 is 2. So there must be 2 in 11 to 20. And we see that there are 2 in 11 to 20.